Alright guys, so we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to be taking my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream and a little bit of this Philosophy Uplifting Miracle Worker. And I'm just going to be moisturizing my skin, but I like using that Uplifting Miracle Worker because it's just going to help to instantly firm the skin. Now I'm taking my Kat Von D foundation in medium 56 and I'm just going to be applying this all over using my beauty blender. I had to buy a new one for this tutorial because I wanted a black one. I'm just going to be taking that onto my eyelids, which I would not recommend only because this foundation is so heavy that I found that whenever I was wearing this look throughout the day that it just really got very like heavy and it started creasing up around like the eye area. So I would probably, do it around the eyes, but don't take it on there directly. Now I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer, and I'm just going to be applying that and highlighting underneath my eyes. You guys already know the steps that I do for this, so we're just going to move right along. I felt that it was only appropriate to use the Kat Von D setting powder for this video today, and I really do like this setting powder, guys. Like, I'm not just bullshitting you. Like, honestly, this stuff locks in your makeup, and it just helps the longevity of it just lasts a lot longer. Like, there's certain setting powders that are only meant to help blur and just kind of mirror out certain things, but this one actually just locks in everything. And I'm also going to be using that to bake. One thing that I can give you, like a little pro tip, is that do not overbake this product because it does cause a slight white cast. So whenever you do go in with it, just go in with a light layer and then slowly build on it. Now I'm going to be taking my Benefit Brow Conditioning Primer. I do enjoy this conditioning primer for the brows only because I've never really primed my brows, so I don't really have anything else to compare it with. So this would probably be one of my favorite products to use. The only downfall is that I hate that I have to wait for it to dry. And then I'm going to be taking my Precisely My Brow Pencil just to, add a little bit of dimension to the brows. I didn't want to do anything super dramatic with them. So I'm just going to be touching up the tail end with my Anastasia Dip Brow, but I'm not taking it onto my entire brow. And the shade that I was in on the Precisely My Brow Pencil was number 4. And then I'm just going to clean a little bit on the end part of the brow. I found that it was a little bit slippery. I think it was because of the foundation. So I'm just cleaning up right next to it with a little bit of the foundation. And then I'm just taking my Waxeline. This is just a nice little lip moisturizer that does not have any petroleum jelly in it. Next, we're going to be jumping straight into the Serpentina palette. I am taking Blood Milk as our first shade. Now, this is a very dramatic shade to start out with, but I really wanted to put this red up into the crease area, and I think that it's such a beautiful red shade. That's one of the reasons why I bought this palette, was because of this red here. Now, it is a little faint when you do put it onto the eyes, but as soon as you just start building it up, I mean, it's nice and creamy and just super blendable. So I'm just going back and forth with windshield wiper motions and kind of just, doing little circular motions here and there. The next shade that I'm picking up is Venom, and it's just this nice, medium toned purple, and I'm just taking that onto the outer corner and just really building it up, and then slightly bring it in midway onto my crease area and just taking that with my Morphe M431 brush because I like that it's nice and pointed so I can really focus it into that crease. Now I'm going to be taking the color Angth, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and it's that dark black with a little bit of glitter in it shade. Now the only thing that I hated about this shade was that it wasn't as glittery as I wanted it to be. Whenever you swatch it onto your arm or something with your finger, it does come out with that glitter, but when you take it with the brush, it has no glitter in it. It's just straight up black. And then I'm just going to go back in there and take some of that red shade and just blend out the edges. And then if I lost some of the color, I'm just, taking Angth again and just building that on top. And then I picked up a little bit more of the Blood Milk shade and I'm just taking that into the crease because I wanted that to really pop and stand out. And then I'm just kind of flicking this outward, kind of giving it a cat-like effect. I'm going to be picking up some more of that Venom shade. It's that nice purple shade, and I'm just going to be taking that onto my lower lid area, getting it kind of close to my waterline, but not directly on there, because that would burn like a mother. And then I'm just going to be taking some of Medusa. I really like this shade, and I love how it kind of went on top of the black really nicely. I'm popping that into my inner corner, and then I kind of went a little too far in, and I was like, well, that actually kind of looks cute. So then it was sort of like a halo effect almost. And I'm just taking that now into the outer corner, as you can see. I'm going to be putting a little bit of black in my waterline. That's just my Maybelline Master Drama. And then I'm going to be going in and contouring my face using the NYX Highlight and Contour Palette. This is one of my favorite drugstore contour palettes. I really need to pick up a new one though, honestly. Like a new contour palette. I don't know which one though. So I'm just taking that all over into my face, onto my chin, onto my jawline, onto my cheeks. You know the deal with all of this, guys. I'm going to be contouring my nose a little bit, and actually I found a new brush to contour with. It is the Morphe M433 brush. I just love how it's slightly flat, but it also is like tapered, so you can really get in there and focus it onto the nose area. I'm going to be taking a little bit of my Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara, and I already applied my falsies, which are the Wispies. For lips today, we are going to be taking the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in Out Loud. I love this formula of this liquid lipstick. Like, I literally went out and bought this shade, and I love Chill Zone, which I'm going to soon have to pick up. But this is just a nice, like, burnt orange shade, and I felt like it was very fall appropriate. So I'm going to be taking Profit. This is the pigment that comes with the palette, and I'm just going to be placing that into the inner part of my lip area, bottom and upper lip too. My inspiration for kind of doing this look was, I don't know if you guys have seen online, but like the crystal lips that have really been popular on Instagram, that's where I kind of like got the inspiration to do this look, and I feel like it came out amazing. Alright guys, and this is the finishing look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. Bye!